Well, what else was he going to say? A pastor in Colorado facing securities fraud charges said that God told him people would become wealthy if they invested in a cryptocurrency scheme he was promoting. In reality, the pastor became wealthy, allegedly using investors' funds to buy a Range Rover, luxury handbags, jewelry, and more. The $3.2 million crypto scheme was called by authorities illiquid and practically worthless. Of course, what we know full well is that God did not tell the pastor to sell cryptocurrency. The wealth transfer he was talking about was as bogus as a $3 bill, and a lot of people lost a lot. Let's walk through some of what went wrong here. First, mixing greed and God is a recipe for disaster. No pastor should ever promote a scheme like this, and no person should ever invest in something led by a pastor who was not a financial expert telling them to expect miracles. Church people, people of faith, are vulnerable to being deceived by someone telling them to have faith and to believe in God for a breakthrough or a miracle or a harvest. While there's nothing wrong with investing and nothing wrong with accumulating wealth, there's everything wrong with greed and with not thinking things through. Perhaps the biggest lesson we can learn is that faith in God does not mean you should set aside common sense. Solomon wrote, "My son, let them not depart from your eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion." Proverbs 3:21. Life brings complex situations at times. But if you make decisions based on the Bible and prayer, and if you remember to use good sense, what did I say? If you remember to use good sense, by doing so, you'll avoid a lot of distress. I'm John Bradshaw for It Is Written.